Hey YouTube, WarriorCraft here with the long-term sustainable bug out system part 5 EDC part 3. Since the EDC, since it's with me every day, would be part of most of my systems, I will review it here, and it is included in all of my massive system that I'm reviewing, that is for not just me, not just 2 or 3 or 4, but from 4 up to maybe a dozen people, depending. I don't know, but I'm counting on 4 at least. I covered most of the outside pockets. I don't have anything in these two up here for the moment, so I'm gonna do this pocket right here now. First, I have another one of these headlamps. There is one on my bug out survival belt, but I have another one here. It's AAA batteries. This is my personal survival kit, the really small ones that you've seen on YouTube, quite a few of. I like the idea, so I made one. I'll get into it in a second. And toilet paper, maxi pads, blood stoppers, as a part of the first aid kit here. And toilet paper, for obvious reasons. Another cell phone charger. This is my US phone. A cell phone, my US phone with its charger. And 2 chargers, actually, and a charger for Nokia as well. No, actually, the charger for Nokia and a Samsung as well, because my other phone is a Samsung. And since it's part of when I travel, I take my EDC with me. I don't have all the things in there, but some things I do. And some more electric tape. And that's everything that's in this side pocket. So, now that I've shown you that, I'm going to show you this little guy. It consists of 2 parts, of a small first aid tin here, and as you saw, I already have a, one blood stopper, and here there's 3 more blood stoppers. I can already deal with a more serious wound. I have some painkillers, and but you want to have more than that, just in case. And this here is a little backup to the first aid kit, a little pharmacy with a little more capability. I like to, be prepared. Another maxi pad, another blood stopper, 3 alcohol tissues, this is for my girlfriend actually. This is her migraine medication. She gets really bad migraines. More of those golden painkillers, 3 big band-aids and 2 small band-aids. Nothing special, but with this I can disinfect my hands, stop 1 big bleeder, maybe 2, 3 more, give them some painkilling or some pain relief. If my girlfriend, which, I count on trying to do my best at protecting and saving and making her life as comfortable as it can be in any long-term or even short-term bug-out situation, because she's totally unprepared. So I carry that for her, just in case. Among other of my stuff, I carry some medication that I know is for her. And also the blood stoppers that I carry can also be used for their original purpose. If, we're out there for a long time, ladies, God knows when you'll be able to get maxi pads. Guys don't have to worry about that, but if you have other issues that you need stuff for, make sure you have all of that stuff in your bug out kit. If you have any medication that you need, make sure it's in your bug out kit, or fix that problem if you can afford laser eye surgery. Go get it. If you have other surgeries you need, go get them done too. You want to be in the best shape that's possible, and Actually, I just looked now, and I don't even know if anything I showed you was on camera. So I'm gonna have to look at that to see. And this is the meat of the personal survival kit. I chose a little bit bigger box than your regular Altoids. This is a deodorant metal box. Uh, in here, I have a pencil that's sharpened and small. I have one massive, glued up here, one massive sewing needle for packs and one curved sewing needle for also heavy pack sales. I can also use it. It has a really good eye, which is not much bigger than the needle, so I can actually use it to sew up wounds as well. There is a small blade up here, a spare blade. Then, getting in here, there are some zip ties. I'm gonna step back because I managed to put my hand in my electric tape. Uh, Zip ties tied with electric tape. Good for binding stuff, binding people. Everybody knows what they're for. I don't need to tell you. Some elastic for fixing stuff instead of rope, paracord. I don't have paracord in here. Laser pointer. Uh, Small. Aha. Yeah, I unscrewed it so it wouldn't go on by itself. Go off, so I waste all my batteries. So I actually put a little piece of paper in between the batteries so the batteries would not waste. Uh, that way, because it's a small kit, something can push against this flashlight and press one of the little buttons, and once the button's been pressed, the flashlight is on and all the batteries are spent. So black light, flashlight, and laser pointer, 3 in 1. And what you do, so your battery has no chance of wasting itself, is you open it. Ah, you. Sorry. Open the flashlight. You take one battery out, stick a little paper in between them, put it back, and no contact, no light, no nothing. Your flashlight's sure to have batteries, not to run out on you. Small blade with a compass and a lighter on top, which is out of gas currently. The blade is nothing great. It's a small folding serrated edge blade, but it is small enough to fit in my kit. It is a locking blade, which I like. I like the blade to lock, so I have less chance of injuring myself or whatnot. The non-locking blades, I'm not a big fan of it. These are some, this is a small sewing kit. In here, some needles, more needles, some thread, sewing thread, so I can sew stuff with. The multi-driver 8-driver set, I've reviewed this in my bug-out survival belt. This is an exact same one like that. You got 4 normal flat top head screw drivers, and then you got 4 Phillips on each side. It's a really handy tool, really good, use it a lot. One of these small extractable construction worker's blade. It has electric tape on the top so it doesn't go out. Piece of hard candy for hypoglycemics mostly. Sorry, a little late, a little lazy. Another lighter. Fire. Baggie of sugar with some oil dripped on. Another one of those Zippo match things, strikers. Like I said, I have a lot of them. Spare shoelaces, a small carabiner for my flashlight. Uh, this is a full fishing snare, a fishing and snare kit with the floaters, more hooks, some cords, some snare wire. There's super glue in there as well, and a small block to ride on. And that is everything that is in the, no, here is the super glue, I apologize. And the super glue nozzle is under there, so I don't get super glue on it. And that is everything that is in my personal small survival kit that I carry in the side pocket of my EDC. And as you see, I have backups of backups of backups of backups, just in case. And everyone I've seen that backs EDCs and is prepared for bugging out and everything. Everyone follows the 2 is 1, 1 is non-moto, and you know, who am I to disagree with them? So I try to double, triple, and quadruple up on all of my gear. So just in case I lose something, I have backups and backups of backups and backups of backups of backups. So that way it makes it a lot harder for me to completely run out of absolutely everything. You know, if I run out of one thing, out of fire making capabilities in one kit, I'm sure that I have fire making capability in another kit in some other form or shape that I can always make fire, no matter what happens, no matter how wet it is outside, or that my lighters are out of fuel. I can always make fire because I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 ways of making fire, and it's all about redundancy and having the capability of losing one pack or half of the contents of one pack and still be able to do everything that you were able to do as if you still had that pack, because chances are you will lose some of your gear. Things will happen, things you didn't think of, unforeseen things, bad things, good things. You might relax and lose some of your stuff like that. You might break stuff, other stuff might turn out not to be as good as you expected. So always have backups of backups of backups of backups. That seems to be everybody's way of thinking, and you know, it's got to be like that for a reason, because if it weren't, not everybody. And yeah, some people do believe in the whole ultra light, like I mentioned, well, made fun of in my bug out survival belt when I said some people say all you need is a jock strip and a knife to go out and survive in the wild, otherwise you're a pussy. Uh, yeah, some people prefer to do it like that. Flint, stone, knife, one tarp, and they're set for any situation out in the wild. That is their opinion, that is their right, and maybe they're capable of that. I know I'm not. I'm not that much of a badass, as I mentioned. I want to have all of this stuff. I want multiple kits with multiple gear, with multiple options, just in case something happens and let's say I lose my EDC, which I hope doesn't happen because my laptop's in here and a lot of other stuff I really like. You know, this is kind of my primary entertainment bag and comms bag to a certain degree. I have a backup laptop in my Faraday's cage, but I would be very sad if I lost EDC, but nothing would really change in my gear. I wouldn't lose a lot of capabilities because I have backups of backups of backups of everything in here. And the rest will be really short. The big pocket. I carry my small first aid kit in here almost all the time. Now I've reviewed this one as part of my bug out survival belt because when I can, I always have my EDC on me, so I'll throw it on, I'll have it on, and then I'll grab my bug-out belt, and I'll pull this from my EDC and put it on my belt, and I'm ready to go. Really fast. This is my waterproof leather work material. I have a lot of paper in here and notebooks and stuff I'm writing on. I carry this around. I work, as I said, as a writer. So, since it is my everyday carry, you know, this is what I carry every day. But since this is actually waterproof, it's a really bad locking system, but I've held it out in the rain for a long time, nothing got through. This is my laptop kit. It's just a bunch of stuff for a laptop, including mouse, earphones, a bunch of adapters for a bunch of jacks, and 4-port mini USB hub. Because I carry my laptop and I'm a techie, and I like to connect. I can connect my laptop with my tablet to USB, which gives me a lot of capabilities of sharing information and, you know, making my entertainment fun. This has another pocket inside here where I usually put my laptop, and then my water bladder goes in the back here. My old water bladder broke, so I ordered a new one, and I also have one of these bandanas in there at all times. You know, you want to have one in there. And that is it. That is my EDC. Woo! Next. I'm so happy. I've been talking about reviewing it for a long time, and I finally did it. Next, I will do my tool belt, my tool bag, with all my tools, and all my knives and shit, stuff, and all of that. And I will see you guys then.